Hello, fellow fantasy gamers, and welcome back to my channel. We are back after the international break in October, and we are one day away from the start of the 9th round in Italian football. In this game week there is one big derby match. Milan takes on Juventus in the late game of Sunday. But this will certainly won't be the only interesting games. There are a lot of questions to be answered since the start of the season and the elapsed 8 rounds. I will go through the fixtures this weekend and we will check the rankings in our private league. Then I will show you the transfers I made for the upcoming round. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share the video with your friends. I have few surprises in store, but for that we need to reach 500 subscribers in YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram as well, where our family is growing on, and of course you can check my TikTok account. There we have more than 1600 followers. As you can see, the round starts in Saturday with 3 games. First, we will see the champions in action visiting Verona. There are some problems between the coach and the players, and winning over the teams from the second half of the table is very important. So I expect nothing less than a victory, but since Osimhen was injured in the games of Nigeria, I am starting to feel worried a little bit. He will probably miss the next few games, including the home game against Milan, but we all hope he will be ready for the home game versus Inter after the next international break. After this game, Inter will visit Torino in order to get back on the winning tracks. I don't know about any major problems with injuries in the black and blue team, so they will go all out looking to strike early and secure clean sheet. Torino, on the other hand, is a very capable team and for sure will try to steal some points from the visitors. I believe the home side can keep clean sheet in at least one of the halves. The last game of Saturday is between Sassuolo and Lazio. Immobile is back in the squad after recuperating the injury. The Eagles will have to start winning points if they want to climb in the table, but Sassuolo took points from Juventus and Inter. This will be interesting game full of goals. Moving on, we have 5 games in Sunday. In the early match we have the other team from the capital, Roma. They will face Monza at home and will have to win before the European game in Thursday. Lukaku is on fire, Smalling is back from injury, but Dybala will be out. Just like Sassuolo, Monza is not that easy opponent and the 2 capital teams will have to give everything in order to win these games. In 3 o'clock in the afternoon we have 2 games. Bologna takes on Frosinone and Salernitana will face Cagliari. In the first one we will see 2 well-playing teams and I think this match will end in a draw. The second match will see 2 struggling teams in a 6-point game. Both sides are not in a good position and will need points in order to escape the relegation zone. This season the star striker of Salernitana didn't score that much goals so far and this fixture may end in low-scoring result. Genoa will travel to Bergamo to face Atalanta in the evening game without Retegui. I think that Atalanta can win this game and even now Koopmeiners is injured. There are a lot of capable players to play in his position and if everything is going according to plan, we may see a lot of goals in this game just before the icing on the cake, the derby match between Milan and Juventus at the San Siro. There are a lot of injured or suspended players for both teams and it will be hard for the managers to choose the lineups. Chiesa and Vlahovic are not at 100%, while Maignan and Hernandez are suspended. It will be a psychological fight between Pioli and Allegri and this time, maybe both sides will settle on a draw, sharing the points and avoiding defeat. The round will finish in Monday with the last 2 games. First, Lecce will travel to northern Italy to meet Udinese and try to capitalize on the bad form of the home side. The black and white team has scored just 4 goals so far and for sure is having problems in the finishing of the attacks, while on the other hand the red and yellow visitors are 9th and have lost points only to Juventus and Napoli so far. The last match for this week will be between Fiorentina and Empoli. The home side is in great shape and have players that can hurt badly the blue team. Empoli will have to do the grind because they face Fiorentina now, and in the next round they will face Atalanta. The program for them will not get easier, but they will have to find a way to win points if they don't want to be relegated. Let's take a quick look now at the rankings in our league before the start of the match day. The leader is Eldar, who had pretty good score last round and is at the first position with 666 points. Nikola Ratkovic, Chimalbi, Boicarno and Mazin are keeping closer distance and are just 13 points behind. G-Boy and Saif are 25 points behind the leader, and we can see the drop between the 6th and 7th teams, compared to the 4 managers sitting above them. The distance is growing with each step we take down the table, where you can see the 10th place team is 50 points behind the first position. My team is at the 12th place, but I don't think staying there for long. I am 60 points behind Eldar and 50 points away from the top 3. And that is exactly what I am looking forward to change in the upcoming round. I will show you what transfers I did in the international break. I was thinking about using the wildcard, but since I have 3 free transfers, I used them. I will sell the injured Osman and Koopmeiners plus the disappointing Christensen, and I will buy Ostigard in defense. For the midfield spot I will take one more player from Fiorentina in the face of Nico Gonzalez, who is in a good form. In the attack replacing Osman I will buy Lukaku and I will hope he can score few goals in the next 8 to 10 rounds. I am feeling like this 3 transfers are risky, but in order to catch back the leaders I need to take a few risks. And most important, I will keep my only joker for later in the game. Here is how my team will look like for this game week. Putting Leo as first option at the bench and setting the Di Lorenzo as captain, hoping they will keep both clean sheets and he will collect good amount of points to double. This is it for now, folks. Make sure you hit the like button and drop a comment below. Wish you all good luck. Take care and God bless.